Hawaii News Now at 6:30.
I have no idea what happened. They know these grounds too. They come here. This is usually their spot that they come.
Family members and loved ones are searching for clues and answers as teams scour the southern coastline of the Big Island for two avid fishermen swept out to sea. Fire crews and Coast Guard officials are in their second day of looking for the father and soon-to-be son-in-law after they disappeared yesterday visiting Whittington Beach Park. Rick Daysog has the latest.
A Big Island Fire Department helicopter lowered divers into the water during the second day of the search for missing fishermen James Oyama and Jay Jara. The 63-year-old Oyama and Jara, who is 37, have been missing since Thursday, apparently swept out to sea by rough waves along the rugged Kau coastline. The two had been fishing at a rocky area at Honoapu Park near Naalehu and were expected to return late Wednesday night. They were reporting missing yesterday by family members who joined the search today.
I have hope and faith that we will find them. They will come back to us.
Jamie Lee Oyama, Oyama's daughter and Jara's fiancé, said ocean conditions were initially calm Wednesday.
But like you can see, the shoreline can be rough and cold. And they knew that too. If it was like this, they wouldn't be here.
Fire department helicopters scoured the coastline. A Coast Guard cutter and helicopters joined the search last night.
We have our MH-65 helicopter searched all day yesterday. We've also deployed our fast response cutter, Joseph Gerzak, which arrived on scene around midnight last night. Our aircraft have night vision goggles, which allow us to search at night.
The search will continue tomorrow. Rick Daysog, Hawaii News Now.
New information tonight on the search for a missing woman on the Big Island. Megan Funderburk's father says just prior to the 24-year-old's disappearance last Sunday, she got into an argument with her boyfriend. Megan's father says her boyfriend picked her up at her home in Hilo before driving to Wainuku Scenic Point. That's where Megan got out of the car and was last seen. Funderburk says his daughter's boyfriend left Hawaii soon after, and now California police have been notified. Days following the disappearance, search teams found Megan's phone, a shoe, and a shirt.
It looks like possibly that she was abducted, and if she got away, she would be scared. And, you know, she's an outdoor person. She probably would go into the woods or something. No, they were not going hiking. She didn't go for a hike. She got picked up at that point, is what it looks like. She's a wonderful, loving person, and she puts other people above herself to the point where it's more important than her.
Megan's stepmother has set up a Facebook page for community members to leave tips. For a link, you can head to our website, or if you have any information, call police. Now to the latest on the coronavirus outbreak. Among the more than 66,000 cases worldwide, today Hawaii's Department of Health confirmed a visitor from Japan that stayed in the islands for 11 days also has the disease. Chelsea Davis has more on the startling revelation.
The man traveled from Japan to Maui from January 28th through February 3rd, then to Oahu from the 3rd through the 7th. Officials are mainly looking at who he came in close contact with on Oahu, because that's when he started showing symptoms.
State health officials say while the man was vacationing on Oahu, he stayed at the Grand Waikiki Inn by Hilton Grand Vacations, a timeshare in Waikiki.
They have been notified about the issue, and they're helping us and cooperating with us and trying to identify any possible close contacts while he was here.
Anderson said during his time on Oahu, he developed cold-like symptoms. While he returned home to Japan, he had a fever of 102 and tested positive for coronavirus yesterday. Now, Hawaii health officials are sending out medical advisories to all the healthcare providers in the state to be on alert for more possible cases. While state officials try to retrace his exact steps, they admit they don't know much.
As we get more information about his specific itinerary or places that he visited, then we will examine that and identify any of those workers that might have been exposed.
The state epidemiologist says the key is finding people he came in prolonged contact with, not just passerbys.
Our focus is who this person might have sat down with, had conversation with. Those are the kind of things that we're looking for.
Hawaiian Airlines told us the man was on a Hawaiian Airlines flight on February 3rd from Kahului to Honolulu, flight number HA265. Now, officials haven't said what airlines he traveled to back to Japan, but officials say he was wearing a mask while he was on the plane back to Japan. The biggest unknown is how he caught the virus, since he had not been to China. And late this afternoon, Hilton Grand Vacations Club released this statement saying, "We are working in full cooperation with the local Hawaiian public health authorities, and we'll be making sure we provide any necessary updates to our guests, owners, and team members." Hilton also said it's closely monitoring updates from the World Health Organization and the CDC. Chelsea Davis, Hawaii News Now.
Health officials would like people to keep in mind these preventative measures to stop the spread of coronavirus. Wash your hands after touching highly used surfaces or other people. Avoid touching your face. Stay home if you're sick, and make sure to cover your face when you sneeze or cough. We'll have continuing coverage through the night.
From across the islands on K5, this is your source for breaking news.